Hi again. Welcome, year four. Welcome, Fabrice. Welcome, Rafael. Welcome, Luis, if you're watching this. Welcome to our number 2 video today. The second video that we have this Monday morning. We're in April 13th already. Time really flies. Now, in a previous video, we went over some English class and we did some spelling. And I hope that you guys have learned how to spell the words in our new list in spelling list number 4. And I really hope that you got already to doing the skeleton and identifying the body parts that were from number 1 to number 9. Now, we're going to switch the topic a little bit. We are still in the area of English, but we went ahead and did grammar. We're going to do grammar now. Grammar, boom. Now, grammar is a lot of things. Grammar is how we write. Grammar is punctuation. Grammar is types of words. So we're going to go right now into different types of words. Now, in previous weeks, we learned the general stuff. What do I mean? I gave you a sentence, something about an eagle and a turtle, and I told you the 3 basic parts of a sentence was the verb, the noun, and the adjective. Now, we haven't gone deeply into any of those. We've gone deeper into nouns, and we started classifying nouns, how they are words that name a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. We did that, and we know that a noun is a thing or a noun is a person, and I know that nouns can be common nouns or proper nouns. For example, your names and my name, Miss Maria Clara or Miss MC, is a proper noun. It is a specific name of a thing, like our school, Chartwell School, also goes in capital letter because it is the name of a specific school. Now, the word school, when I say I go to school, is a normal, common, ordinary noun, and we don't capitalize it. Now, all those things are part of the grammar subject in English. Now, right now, I'm going to change the topic a little bit. We know that nouns name things or people or places or ideas or feelings. We discussed that. But there are some other words that are really important when we talk and when we write and when we read. And those words are called verbs. So I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller here and show you what I'm talking about. Now, this is a document from our grammar book at school, and I scanned it, and it is on your screen. And you can also receive the copy of this file in the folder that I have indicated in the email that you received this morning. Okay, so I hope everything is really clear, but you guys can email me if you can't find the files. Please, I'll be in touch with you trying to help you out, okay? Now, we're going to go into the 3rd unit of grammar, which is verbs. Now, most verbs, because verbs have different categories, most verbs, most of them, are words that describe action. Action. Okay, so words that describe action. Now, what does that mean? They tell us what someone is doing or what is happening. So they tell us what someone is doing or what is happening. Okay. Some verbs are being words. Being words. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm going to go down here and see there's an image of a frog. The frog hops into the water. You can see that. You can almost see in the drawing the motion. I can understand from this image that the frog is hopping into the water. Now, this word here, hop, it is an action verb. How do we know that? Because it tells us what the frog is doing. Yeah? Okay. Now if I go down here to my right, the sentence says, the frog is green and brown. Now this word, which is in bold, this is a being verb. What do you mean, miss? It tells us what the frog is. When I say that the frog is green and brown, or that the frog is big or small, I am not saying what it is doing. I am saying something that is part of its being, part of the existence of the frog. When I say, I am Miss Maria Clara, that is not something that I am doing. That is something of my being. Okay? So things that describe your being is things like, for example, when someone asks you your age, they say, how old are you? And you answer, I am 9 years old. That's what you guys say. I am, the word am is a verb. It's a verb of being. You can say, I have a car, I have a house, I jump, I write. Those are action verbs. Do you understand? I hope you're understanding and following this video, and I'm going to continue into the activities that you will be doing. Remember that you don't have to print this if you don't have the opportunity to print it. You can just look at it from your screen on your computer and do the activities on your notebook. We're going to be working on this topic tomorrow in our Zoom class. Okay, you have been warned. Now, you have to copy these sentences, sentence A, B, C, and D. And then you have to underline the action verb in each one. Tadpoles nibble weeds. Tadpoles swish their tails. The frog jumped on a rock. The frog croaked loudly. Now, even if you don't know what these words are, I'm going to show you what they mean. Now, a tadpole is an animal, as you can guess. It is something like this. This is a tadpole. This is what a frog looks like before it develops into a frog. It is called a tadpole. Another word for Spanish would be renacuajo. Okay, so back to where we were. Tadpole nibble weeds. Nibble is when you chew something. Okay, really, really small bites. They swish their tails. The frog jumped on a rock. The frog croaked loudly. Then, activity number 2. Choose a being verb from the box to fill each gap. You have being verbs, am, are, is, was, were, will be. And you have these sentences from A to F. Tadpole, gap, baby frog, and so on. What are you going to do? You're going to copy the sentence and then fill each blank or each gap with one of the words from here. Make sure your sentence makes sense. Now there is another page to this document. You have the Now Try These section. You have to copy these sentences, and each sentence, A, B, C, D, E, F, comes with 2 options. Now you have to put one option over here and the other one over here. Please choose the option that best makes sense, and we will discuss the answers tomorrow in our Zoom class. Finally, you have this 2 activities. Copy these sentences, underline the being verb in each one. You have these 6 sentences, and you have to underline the being verb. Finally, you have to practice your punctuation. Punctuation is a big, important area of grammar. We need to write things correctly, otherwise they don't make sense. Now, you have some sentences here, and they don't have any punctuation marks. There are no capital letters, no commas, no periods. So you have to copy this in your notebook and put the capital letters where they belong, the commas where they belong, and exclamation marks or question marks or periods. You're going to do this on your own. After you do that, you have to underline the action verbs and circle the being verbs. Now make sure you follow those instructions because we will be checking this activity tomorrow in our Zoom class. Okay guys, I'll see you later for another video.